clear guidance about how many pints of beer or glasses of wine will put you over the limit. But it's more complicated with cannabis. You have to test a driver's blood, and it's not clear how long the drug remains there, or how long it affects one's cognitive abilities. Germany's Society for Traffic Medicine says don't drive until 12 hours after smoking cannabis, or 24 hours after eating it. But regular users may need to wait several days before they're below the new legal limit.
BBC correspondent Paul Moss reporting. A local official said
in our eyes. Learn what you can do by visiting dhs.gov/blue campaign.
To protect her home and family in a disaster, Karen was willing to wade through water, mud, and insurance paperwork.
Yeah, I can do this.
You go, Karen! By simply understanding and updating what her insurance covers and doesn't cover now. So be better prepared no matter when disaster strikes. Learn other simple ways to protect your home and family before a natural disaster at ready.gov. That's ready.gov. A message from FEMA and the Ad Council.
WOK, Falmouth, Cincinnati. 107, Tri-State Gospel. 570, Southern Kentucky Gospel. WIDS, Russell Springs, Jamestown.
And WIDS rebroadcasting on W240DB, Russell Springs, Kentucky. 95.9 FM.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here on Pastor Rick's Daily Hope. Today we're continuing with the series called Growing in the Season, and I'm just going to share biblical wisdom that you'll need to live your best life no matter what stage you're in.
Hey, let's join Rick right now with part one of the message called The Season of Loss.
life is full of losses. It's sobering when you think about the fact that absolutely nothing around you is permanent. And you will go through seasons of tragedy, seasons of grief, seasons of loss. When you have a disaster,
Taking the clock down now and moved it.
You can lose your finances. You can lose your job. Anybody want to give a testimony? You can lose your health. You can lose your marriage. And one thing that is inevitable with all of it, you'll lose loved ones that you care about who die. You may not be in a season of loss right now, but your time's coming. And so this message for many of you is preventative. To prepare you for the inevitable seasons of life that will be coming. And we're going to look at 5 principles, 5 keys, or steps on how to recover from life's losses when you get in the season. And you're going to hear a story of a woman who lost literally everything in a matter of about an hour or two. But you need to understand some basic things about life. We're going to look at the 5 steps to recovery. You see, it's very obvious that life is unfair. Life is not a fairy tale where they live happily ever after. That just doesn't happen in most people's lives. In fact, the Bible is very honest with us. Verse 14, it says, sometimes something useless happens on earth. Bad things happen to good people. And good things happen to bad people. Have any of you ever seen this happen? This is life. You need to understand two important things before we even talk about how to recover from the season's loss, because there are recovery steps. The first thing is that you need to understand is that we don't always get what we deserve in life. We have this look in the back of our mind that all the bad things that happen to us are because we're bad. And all the good things that happen to us occur because of our goodness. Neither of those is good. You see, when a good thing happens to you in life, that's called grace. Grace. When bad things happen to you in life, that's called life. Because we do not live in a perfect world. Nothing. There's no honor. There is not the end of everything. Jesus is telling the story of referring to 2 contestants against this man as if one of the people up there in Nolan who had been taken from
Senior's Guide. Exceptional Senior Living. A cut above the rest. Well, that's an interesting article. I think I'll have to read it. Traveled with Dr. John Stephenson. Headed over to Newport, Campbell County Library in Newport, and to hear a lady speak that unfortunately was in the January 6th debacle and had charges filed against her, and she wants to tell her story, and can appreciate her situation very much. So I hope to see what she has to say. At least let her say her piece. Justice is blind, and we should have honesty in all that we do. Barleycorns Brew House. Nice place to stop. Listening to WIOK 107.5 on the radio dial, FM. Tri-State Gospel, Gil and Jan Hammond. As we see the skyline of Cincinnati come into our view, the beautiful skyline of Cincinnati and northern Kentucky. The gateway to the south, Tri-County. Who could this be?